Hello and welcome to the Sacred Space. I hope you're doing well and I'm glad you are here. Today is day 7 of our 27-day money manifestation ritual. I would like to know if you've been here since day 1 of the ritual, and let me know how this week has worked out for you. Have you noticed any changes, even subtle changes or anything like that? I hope that you have. If you're ready for the messages and the dressing of day 7's candle, let me know. Say I'm ready in the comment section. And if you don't say I'm ready, please just give the video a thumbs up. That'll let me know how ready we are. So here's our tea light candle. First thing we're going to do is go in with the mugwort. The mugwort is going to be for protection of our manifestations. Okay, protection over our manifestations. And then we're going to go in also with the patchouli leaf. The patchouli leaf is going to attract fertility. It's going to attract the abundance. It's going to attract the money. Smells good. It's like a really nice perfume or something like that that really just attracts you. It's kind of that Aphrodite kind of energy that patchouli is. Used widely in like that, especially in like modern witchery rituals. But it goes back, I feel like, to the Celtic, like pagan times too. So we'll put the tea light candle right there. Go ahead and light it up. Beautiful. Let's get into our cards and see first which Untamed Elemental is going to have a message for us at the very end. We'll read in the book about whichever Untamed Elemental comes out. All right. Which Untamed Elemental has a message for us? Oh, we got the Swan. Ooh. Listen, I heard I love money and money loves me. Ooh. Because when you think about swans mate for life. This is a love relationship that will never be broken ever again, I feel like. That's what I believe. You have like this quantum entanglement. Look, they kind of look entangled. You got this quantum entanglement with infinite money, an abundance of infinite cash flow is what I'm seeing in the Swan. I think your relationship is becoming so healthy with money to where money is like, I'll never leave you again. Your money here is saying, I will never leave you again. Yes. You done fell in love with the money and the money done fell back in love with you. Oh my gosh. So we'll see what the Swan is saying in the book in a minute. And I think, it should be connected to water element. So this is that flow. I think the money is coming in to where even when you spend it, it's in such an infinite cycling right back to you to where you may not even miss the money that you spend from here on out because it's going to come right back so fast. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you in a relationship that's really healthy and loving, and you leave your person and you just like, oh, I'm so ready to be back in that energy, and they're so ready to be back in your energy. You know what I mean? So let's get into the guidance. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what our guidance is between now and our next upload, okay? We got the 5 of Cups, and we got the King of Swords. And I heard just don't be down. If things haven't changed for you just yet, don't be let down if you can help it. Okay. There's a new kind of strategy that's going to come to you. It's going to be something maybe like a download. Okay. You got this bird right here. Maybe it's going to be some kind of download on which direction to take or something like that. Because whatever you've been doing, maybe your strategy needs to change. You know what I'm saying? And that information is going to come to you. So get ready to be open to seeing something a different way, Or maybe things have changed, but they have been subtle, and maybe you haven't noticed the little subtle nuances as the energy is shifting. Okay. So I think this is saying pay close attention to the way the energy is shifting, and don't be let down. Don't allow yourself to be sad if you have not experienced a major shift. Okay. Because the quantum entanglement with money and you are here. The evidence of it is here. And that is for sure. There is this new quantum entanglement that you have with money. Okay. Top of the deck is the Death card. There's about to be a rebirth. You know, anytime something shifts, there has to be a metaphorical death before you get the rebirth. Okay. So this new frequency that we are vibrating in, the old one has to like cycle itself out. Okay. And then recycle back, just like the money is. The money that you spend is going to recycle back to you. I'm not talking about money laundering. Not talking about that. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it won't take too long. Okay. It won't take too long. Some kind of new action needs to be taken. Knight of Wands is about action, movement forward, because the wand is that fiery energy that represents action. Okay. I think somebody got a relationship coming. I can't help it. You know, you in relationships, maybe you've dealt with people who knew how to say all the right things and all this stuff, only to just let you down, only to cheat on you, and then the relationship ends. Whatever this is, there's a new relationship, a new companion. I'm saying because the knight is usually on a horse, and this one has a puppy here. You see what I'm saying? And whatever this relationship is for you, it is a divine counterpart that is coming in that is going to help you leverage your resources. The strategy is to, you know, with discernment, let someone in who is coming in. They may be very charismatic, fired up, you know, and ambitious and all of that. And it may scare you because that's how a lot of the relationships end up starting. But somebody has someone who's not going to cheat. They're going to be really committed to you, and they're going to keep the relationship fired up. It's not going to be like the other ones. It's not going to get boring. They're going to always come in with new things to keep the relationship fresh. All of that. Even if you're together for many, many years with the King of Swords and the Death card coming out, it to death do you part. You see what I'm saying? It won't matter. The relationship will always stay fresh, and they will not let you down. That's what's happening for somebody. Bottom of the deck now is the Nine of Cups. That's your wish fulfillment. So for somebody, you're not meant to try to have to take care of everything by yourself and trying to figure out how. That's over with the Death card. Okay. Swans are like soulmate kind of energy. You understand? So let's see what the message is straight from money. Let's see. This is the Money Manifestation Oracle. Let's see what your direct message is from money. Self-care is a big thing. That was on the split. It says if you want to live like royalty, King of Swords did come out. If you want to live like royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. Okay. So you're going to attract all kinds of mates, and they're all soulmates. But when you elevate to a certain level, some soulmates may have to try to catch up with you in another lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Because you've ascended past that. That's when you see the red flags and all that stuff, you're not going to be let down, and not for too long. It may be like, dang, that sucks because I had to, I really was attracted to this person, but they FOS, which means full of ish. And, it sucks. The Five of Cups is like, it sucks because they always start out real good and then they have to end because of some BS, But for someone, there is a really loyal companion coming in, and you were made for life. And for the Divine Feminine, you may have three options. You got three Divine Masculines right here. You may have 3 options on the table. Even for a divine masculine, if you're in your divine feminine energy right here, it's like you have people coming, for you. You have 3 people to choose from too, and they're coming for you, like the masculine energy. Well, which one do you choose? Oh my goodness. Let's see what the direct messages are for money. This is too many, so let's see. You may have a lot. You got a lot of money coming, a lot of resources coming. Okay. Envision. We'll take this one. Look, destiny, diplomat, unworthy, and fortune all came out with that. That's the first one I saw. So we'll take the message from Envision, and it says, do you know exactly what you want? And are you acting consistently towards achieving it? Because maybe if you aren't, that could be why you keep getting disappointed by money. That's possible. That's possible. It says maintain a clear vision, which would be the King of Swords energy. Maintain a clear vision of what you are calling forth, and you will be unstoppable. And I think that's that Knight of Wands energy. You will be unstoppable. And it's like I just heard, no one and nothing can stop this infinite cash flow. No one and nothing can stop this infinite cash flow that you have coming. Wow. Let's see what the swan message is. Let's go to water and see if the swan. Yeah. The number 53 could be significant, or the number 8. And the swan is talking about soulmate. And it says soft white curves delineate his superior angle. There is no other like him. He is an artist and the epiphany of grace. What reading was that? It may have been the reading earlier talking about, I think it was. If you did not see the video from earlier today where your ancestors saying you will hit a jackpot, check it out, because I feel like that in that reading it was a dove with an olive branch on the tower card. It was. Check that out. Yeah. Because see, the doves represent grace. Swan is devout in his perpetuity. In his perpetuity, he mates for life, choosing his companion with discernment. They are 2 lovers, but one being, connected by a single stream of all eternity. This sounds like a love poem or something. Together they create dynasties of beauty. His memory is long and his love never ceases. Vast wings shelter his young and carry him with great speed across the sky. The swan indicates the presence of a soulmate, to sound, sing, and be reflected by the sonnet and voice of another. This is a rarity. Yeah, that's what's coming. This is a rarity. Envision the most perfect love relationship. That's what's coming. That's what is already on the way here. Goodness. Now I'm going to tell you that patchouli also. Patchouli, I'm going to read to you what this patchouli what this says. Okay, I'm about to read. And that's really happening. So open yourself to new love. As long as you trust yourself to use discernment, when you see those red flags and, that's over with. I'm not going to even hold this, allow you to hold this space, because this going to have to be on over so that my true soulmate can come in, because the space is open. So a lot of people are going to be magnetized to it, but it's going to be on you to be stand in your sovereignty. And like the King of Swords, cut it on off. No, I'm good. Now you on that other mess or whatever. You look good and smell good and the loving feels good and all of that, but it's not worth all of that. I'm not sharing. I'm good. And if you're anything like this devil, like the Scorpio card, you No, you stingy. Genuine. Okay, this message says use Magick leaf for both money drawing and love attracting. Well known for its aphrodisiac properties, it is widely used in spells for sexual power. Considering that love and money are both forms of abundance, it makes magical sense that it is also used for rites of fertility. That's what the message is right here on a patchouli. So that is what's happening. And that's what time it is, and in a healthy relationship, you're not going to have to do it all by yourself, So whoever is coming is a rarity. You do have someone who's coming is a rarity, period. Whatever this person had, whether this person has arrived into your life as a romantic partner or not, they have something to offer you on a quantum level. You made an arrangement with them long before you were born to serve each other in this lifetime. Bless this one, for they are here to help you cultivate the elegance of your spirit. When balanced, you're going to be feeling like you can maintain your sovereignty in the intensity of a soulmate connection. Okay, the sovereignty is the power. You standing in your power. So if someone comes along and they FOS, you're like, no, I'm good. I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to know I'm good. Because somebody else is coming in that's going to be rare. You understand? Imbalanced, you're going to be feeling like you're losing yourself in the ardent reflection of another. Like you're feeling like you need to have someone. Now, I'm good by myself. Period. I would love to have a lover. But I don't want to have to go through all this and this and that. And I'm good on that. But to bring yourself back into balance, stay present with yourself while in the company of others. Okay, so those are the messages for day 7. Thank you so much for spending all this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.